بسم الله، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يعطيكم ألف عافية يا جماعة. مكملين بالانترودكشن تو سوفت وير انجينيرنج، فخلينا احنا هلا نكمل في تشابتر 4 يعني سكوب اوف اثنوغرافي. يس تذكرتها. فخلينا بس نشطب السترايك ثروز يعني، وراح تعرفوا هلا شو معنى الاثنوغرافي، اللي هي requirements that are derived from the way that people actually work rather than the way I which process definitions suggest that they ought to work. فبحكي لك هون انه ethnography is effective for understanding existing processes but cannot identify new features that should be added to the system. Focused ethnography, developed in a project studying the air traffic control process, combines ethnography with prototyping. The problem with ethnography is that it studies existing practices which may have some historical basis which is no longer relevant. Ethnography and prototyping for requirements analysis. في عنا ethnographic analysis, debriefing meetings, focused ethnography, prototype evaluation, system prototyping, generic system development. Stories and scenarios. بحكي لك scenarios and user stories are real life examples of how a system can be used. Stories and scenarios are a description of how a system may be used for a particular task because they are based on a practical situation. Stakeholders can relate to them and can comment on their situation with respect to the story. فمثلا photo sharing in the classroom. I learn. كثير الخط صغير، ايش فيه؟ بس يلا، كل هذا عشان بدهم يتحشوها بسلايد واحدة بس. يلا. Jake is a primary school teacher in مش عارف شو هذا المكان أصلا. A village in northern Scotland. حلو، في اسكتلندا. He has decided that a class project should be focused around the fishing industry in the area مثلا. حلو الفكرة. Looking at the history, development and economic impact of fishing. As part of this, pupils are asked to gather and share reminiscences from relatives, use newspapers, archives and collect old photographs related to fishing and fishing communities in the area. Pupils use an iLearn wiki اللي هي ويكيبيديا شكلها للiLearn to gather together fishing stories and SCRAN, a history resource site, to access newspaper archives and photographs. However, Jake also needs a photo sharing site as he wants pupils to take and comment on each other's photos and to upload scans of old photographs that they may have in their families. Jake sends an email to a primary school teachers group, which he is a member of, to see if anyone can recommend an appropriate system. Two teachers reply and both suggest that he uses Kids Take Pics, a photo sharing site that allows teachers to check and moderate content, as Kids Take Pics is not integrated with iLearn authentication service. He sets up a teacher and a class account. He uses the iLearn setup service to add Kids Take Pics to the services seen by the pupils in this class, so that when they log in, they can immediately use the system to upload photos from their mobile devices and class computers. حلوة القصة صراحة، وبتعكس قديش انه ممكن الواحد مثلا يكون يعني خلينا نحكي innovative، شيء حلو. سيناريوز، وحلو انك تتعود مثلا طلاب صغار لساتهم على هذا الموضوع صراحه، لانه في عندنا للاسف كبار مش متعودين على هذا الموضوع، وصراحه انا بعذرهم وكلنا لازم نعذرهم يعني. خلص التكنولوجيا شكلها ما اجت على زمانهم، اجت على زماننا احنا، فاحنا لازم take responsibility و ethical responsibilities with it يعني المفروض. فالسيناريوز بحكي لك a structured form of user story. Scenarios should include a description of the starting situation, a description of the normal flow of events, a description of what can go wrong, information about other concurrent activities, a description of the state when the scenario finishes. حلو. Uploading لساتنا في uploading photos. يلا. I learn. وهو صراحة هذول هم الأمثلة، هي نفس الأمثلة اللي احنا عم نحكي فيها من chapter 1. نفس ال I learn، نفس ال wilderness، نفس ال mint care system، نفس ال insulin pump، نفس كل هدول الأربع أمثلة عم بضلهم يعيدوا يزيدوا فيهم عشان بس يفرجونا إنه والله ممكن تاخذ أي مشروع و generated transform it لو والله software engineering project، وممكن عن جد تدخل منه مصاري يعني، ممكن تدخل منه فلوس فعادي يعني. Initial assumption بحكي لك a user or a group of users have one or more digital photographs to be uploaded حلو to the picture sharing site. These are saved on either a tablet or laptop computer. They have successfully logged on to kids take pics. ممتاز. هذا الانيشال assumption. normal الاشي النورمال لازم يصير. The user chooses upload photos and they are prompted to select the photos to be uploaded on their computer and to select the project name under which the photos will be stored. They should also be given the option of inputting keywords that should be associated with each uploaded photo. Uploaded photos are named by creating a conjunction of the username with the file name of the photo on the local computer. On completion of the upload, the system automatically sends an email to the project moderator asking them to check new content and generates an on-screen message to the user that this has been done. حلو. احنا لسه مكملين. uploading photos. What can go wrong؟ والله كثير can go wrong صراحة إذا احنا بدنا نكون صريحين. أنا كنت أفكر إنه راح تكون شو الإشي اللي what can go wrong، إنك أنت ما بتقدرش to upload إلا بس صورة واحدة، هذا اللي والله توقعته. بس ممكن اللي هم حاكينه no moderator is associated with the selected project. An email is automatically generated to the school administrator asking them to nominate a project moderator. Users should be informed that there could be a delay in making their photos visible. Photos with the same name have already been uploaded by the same user. The user should be asked if they wish to re-upload the photos with the same name يعني or rename the photos or cancel the upload. If they chose to re-upload the photos, the originals are overwritten. If they chose to rename the photos, a new name is automatically generated by adding a number to the existing file name. Other activities بحكي لك the moderator may be logged on to the system and may approve photos as they are uploaded. System state on completion user is logged on يعني in أو on. The selected photos have been uploaded and assigned a status awaiting moderation. Photos are visible to the moderator and to the user who uploaded them. حلو والله نايس. عاد انا زي ما حكيت لكم انا فكرت انه كان جو رونج انه مثلا السيستم جدا بدائي لدرجه انه هو مثلا ما بيقبلش الا بس فوتو واحده مثلا من الستودنت الواحد. requirement specification. خلينا نشوف requirement specification. بحكي لك the process of writing down، هي المفروض down بس انا مش عارف ليش طارت الدبليو بس يلا. The user and system requirements in the requirements document. User requirements have to be understandable by end users and customers who don't have a technical background أصلا. System requirements are more detailed requirements and may include more technical information. The requirements may be part of a contract for the system development. It is therefore important that these are as complete as possible. Ways of writing a system requirement. في عنا natural language، في عنا structured natural language، design description language. زي مثلا this approach uses a language like a programming language، لغة برمجة but with more abstract features to specify the requirements. Graphical notations. شو هي زي graphical model supplemented by text annotations are used to define the function requirements for the system. UML use case and sequence diagrams are commonly used. Mathematical specifications بحكي لك these notations are based on mathematical concepts such as finite state machine or sets. Although these unambiguous specification can reduce the ambiguity in a requirements document. اوكي اتوقع انه احنا هيك طولنا بس مش عارف شو اللي اسوي له سترايك ثرو الصراحه. خلص خلينا نسوي لنا كمان سلايد. بحكي لك requirements and design. بحكي لك in principle requirements should state what the system should do and the design should describe how it does this. In practice requirements and design are inseparable يعني ما بتقدرش تفصلهم عن بعض، ما فيش يعني fine line ما بينهم. A system architecture may be designed to structure the requirements. The system may interoperate with other systems that generate design requirements. The use of a specific architecture to satisfy non-function requirements may be a domain requirement. This may be the consequence of a regularity requirement. بس يعطيكم ألف عافية.